Hello. Yeah, how are you? Well, thanks for coming over. So you wanted to kind of get your makeup done and you're looking for some recommendations on some better products, right? Okay. All right. So I pulled out all of like the stuff that I have here. There's a lot, so I'll be kind of rummaging through this and trying to find products for you as I do your makeup. Do you have anything specific in mind? Okay, so I'll do a light, glowy kind of summer makeup look on you. That works for me. All right. So let me see if I have anything. This one too. Let me look. Yeah, I have some items in here as well, and I'll just go through those different things and what you like or kind of note. Okay. So have you kind of washed your face today? Okay. I'm just still going to go in with a little bit of cleansing spray. How's your day going? That's good. Yeah, I just got up a little bit ago, so I'm kind of still waking up. But yeah, I was glad you're gonna come over. So it's a chill Sunday. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna start out with a little bit of a primer on your face. Let me just find something, a couple options. Oh, before we get started, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this headband on you, okay? Okay, feel good. I have some things in this bag. I have a makeup bag here, a plastic bag here, and another makeup bag here. So what primer are you currently using? Okay. All right, so I use this as a primer a lot. This is the Lancome Regenerative Lift Serum, or cream, sorry, not serum, which is great. I also have one other one that I like. This is the Photo Ready. So this is more of a moisturizer if your face is a little dry. And then this one is an actual primer. Okay. Got it. I'm just gonna add this all over. Tap in. Cheeks and just tap on the under eyes. I'm gonna put a separate serum or primer on your under eyes. I don't know if it's really a primer, that's why, but it's good. All right, so let me find this other one. I want to do a peptide eye gel for the under eye. I have a really good one. Okay, so you're not using anything under eyes currently. Well, that makes sense. I understand. Okay, cool. There it is. Okay, so here's what I'm going to use on your under eyes. It's a Bioessence Squalene peptide eye gel. Just like to kind of tap it on your under eye a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm just gonna dab. This is a daily serum for blackheads. So like you said, you were just struggling like right up here. So I'm just gonna tap this onto your skin on those couple spots, okay? Perfect. I'm just gonna use this to kind of make sure it's not just sitting on the skin when it's rubbed in. Okay, alright, so we have the primer on. So now I'm going to look for a couple concealers for you. Alright, maybe I'll try to look for a darker one. Some of these shades obviously might not fit for you, but you can always, if you like the product, you can always just go get that product in the shade, right? So, so I have a couple here. Just grab a couple that I think are the closest. Just gonna put this on about right there, and then let me get another one to swatch. Alright, I'm going to dab these in to see if this is, either of these are good for you. I think I'm gonna actually just mix them. The one is too dark, the other is too light. I don't think I have a medium in between color. Yeah. I have a foundation that's in between color, but I don't have a primer. Okay, no worries, we're gonna mix them. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on your face to conceal, okay? Chin. And over here. A little bit on the nose. That is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Color Correction. And then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. and this is the Camo Concealer. And I'm going to put it on the same exact spot, so we just mix them. And then your chin. Nose. I think I'm going to use a sponge for this, if that's okay. Alright, good. I'm just going to start on this side. in there. Okay, chin. Your under eyes. I think that looks pretty good. Do you like that one? All right, so now I'm gonna do a tiny bit of contouring with this Milk Sunshine Skin Tint. It's like a tube, and it's just I'm gonna pump the bottom, and then I'm just gonna roll this on your cheeks and your forehead. Okay, and this cheek, and your chin. Put on your nose. Okay. I am going to use a, I'll put my hand off of it there. Okay. I am going to go in with a brush to start to blend this in, and I'm going to use a kabuki brush to keep it very concentrated in the areas that I'm contouring. Okay. Just on the first cheek. I know I love kabuki brushes too. Okay, I'm going to go on the chin. Okay, I'm just going to hold your face into your forehead there. Okay, do the side of your other cheek. And just a little bit of blending it out. So I think we could go in now. I think we're going to do a foundation. Did you want to do eye makeup first? Alright, so let me grab my palette. I was thinking about using this one on you, maybe. Alright, now I'm gonna just do setting spray for your concealer and everything we've done so far before we do the eye makeup. Really like mist, so should be pretty chill. Okay, for your palettes, or for your eye makeup, I have a couple palettes. I have this Buxom palette, and it's got some darker colors, but I feel like this is more like for fall, maybe. We are going into fall, so maybe that's something you want to try out. I have this really kind of just cheap Art palette. It's got some good options if you're kind of into this color palette. My favorite one that I was going to recommend for you is like a little starter palette, and you can take this home if you like it. This is the Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. And it just has some really chill starter colors. You can do a blended look with this. It has some shimmers and then some mattes. This is just a really good palette if you just need a standard kind of. If you like this one but you want more options, then I have the classic Make It Heat palette, which obviously is kind of like a more elaborate version of the Caramel Melange. As you can see, just has more same type of color scheme. I would recommend having a palette like that because it's kind of like your base palette that you can like work with, and then you can always get a palette that has like a whole bunch of different colors. But yeah. All right, so you're gonna do this one. All right, I'm gonna do a smoky eye look on you, I believe, if that's okay. Sorry, I have something in my eye. All right, so what colors do you like the best? I would recommend doing a shimmer and one matte, and then I'll do a smoky eye look with those. All right, those are the two I'll use. Get a good eye pencil, okay? Oh, and let me put an eyelid primer on. Because if not, you get like a line crease. You can use a regular primer too. I just know I have an under or an eyelid primer, so I might as well use that. Here it is. Okay, ready? I'm just gonna it's rubbed in good. I have some cute little mini palettes too that have the same type of color schemes in them. So if you wanted like this one, do you want this one? You can have this one because I mean it kind of gives you the same type of color palette, just like the Naked Heat one, but it's like obviously super little. I'll set this aside for you. I also have this Wet n Wild palette, and you know, Wet n Wild's cheap, but it's good. And there's those ones. You can have this one too if you like it. Yeah, I have quite a few of these little ones. All right, so I think that your eye primer is dry, so let's go ahead and we'll go in with the two colors you chose. I'm going to start with the mattes in the outsides corners, and then I'll go in with the shimmer on the inside corners. All right, you ready? I'm going to start on the side, okay? Other eye with the same color. This is pretty pigmented. I do like to layer it and pack it on a bit because otherwise I think it washes out fast. So I'm gonna just go in on the other eye now. Okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna get a different brush. Okay, I got a different brush here to go in with the shimmer. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on the packing on of the shimmer. I don't want to have too much, like, you know what I mean? Okay, same thing on this side. Just gonna... Okay, and I'm gonna do the shimmer on the other side. Then I'll take this brush, because it's very fluffy, and I'll just kind of blend it together, okay? Always tap to get the excess so you don't have like powder falling on you. That's also why I do your eye makeup and then I do your foundation. So if I have fallout, I can just wipe it. Shouldn't have too much fallout with a good eyeshadow. All right, I'm gonna keep this brush, I think. All right, now I'm gonna just take this brush, like I said, I'm gonna blend it in like this. That looks really good. You can see it's like blending together super good, really nicely. And you can just very lightly just go like I'm doing right now. Blend those together. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna go in really lightly over it with this powder just to don't want to mess it up. Now, you are going to want to do eyeliner, right? Okay, let me get a good eyeliner. Now, you typically have issues with kind of the glide of the eyeliner, you said? Let me look and see what I have in terms of a good pencil. You want to use black eyeliner. Okay, so you don't want brown, right? All right. Do you like shimmer in it? You do? Okay. I think I have one that has shimmer in it. Let me see. All right, I found 4. You can pick which one you like the best. So the only one I have with shimmer is this one called Hot Mess Black Glitter Gel Eye Pen. It's very thick, but it is super, super, like, it glides like butter, okay? Just have to be thin with it. All right, then I have a actual crayon, and this one is in a dark purple, but it's called Empire. Really good for brown eyes. Purple against brown eyes is really, I don't know, like color theory, right? Then I have a Maybelline Master Precise by Eye Studio. This is gonna give you that really wisp, precise look, but harder to apply evenly on both eyes. And then I have a cream gel liner if you wanted to go with something that was a lighter color and just a pop. Also very buttery. All right. That's a hard question. So just for a basic everyday, I would try to figure out a good technique for using and applying this one. I love this for like a wispy kind of summery look, just to make my eyes pop, but since we did eyeshadow, I don't think you need that. I would usually use this if I didn't have an eyeshadow. This is really good, but it's really bold. I don't think that you're going to want to apply something that's thick. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we're going to try with this one. Sorry, I keep adjusting myself since we're on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to just draw this on your eye, okay? Okay, let me just... Okay. That's a really nice wing, so make sure you like it. If you like it, I'll do the other side. You like it? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just do basically the same thing on this side of your eye. It's really hard to get super precise and perfect. I think I'm gonna get it this time though. Alright. What do I do with the cap there? Alright, see what you think about that. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little setting spray to your eyes because I just want the eye makeup to set. I just added a little bit just to your eyelids. All right, now we're gonna go in. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do your brows first. All right, let's start just by brushing them, seeing if they need anything. They look pretty good. Yeah, there's like so many birds outside right now singing. It's kind of nice. So, all right, eyebrows. Very good, very thick, but I think we need a little tiny bit of cleaning up. I can dermaplane them if you want. I don't have to. It's up to you. Then I can use a pomade, just line them, and yeah, what do you think about that? I can do a gel too if you want to keep them in place, but also we don't have to do that either. All right, so I'm just gonna clean up the outside with this little dermaplaning razor. Okay, I'm gonna do the center and then all done. About there. Okay. Just spray. Where's my spray? Okay. Now I'm going to use this pomade. And I think I'm going to go with this espresso. Yeah, I'm going to go with this espresso color. Just going to brush these out. I gotta get a good brush for this. I'm gonna use this really straight line brush so I can just go on the outline of your brows and it will be a nice natural looking outline. Okay, here we go. All right, now I'm gonna do the other side. I'm not doing too much here. I'm just keeping it pretty simple. Okay, now I am going to put on a colored gel to keep them in place and just kind of fill them in a little bit. And this will be like finishing touch. Okay. And then just going to brush them again. And last thing, I swear, I'm going to use these scissors and I'm just going to trim the tops because they're pretty long. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to spray with setting spray because we just want the pomade and the gel to stay on really nicely. Okay. I think we're good on the brows. Next, we're going to go ahead and do your foundation. And did you want to do powder as well? Right. So, because that changes like how I'm going to do this. I had this one in mind for you earlier. This is the Chanel foundation. It is a bit darker, which we had the issue with your concealer needed to be a bit darker. So I thought this was like a good in-between between that light and that darker one. And this is why I was thinking that one. But let me see if I have some other. Again, if you like the product, but the color is off, just go get another color when you buy it. Do you usually do like a full coverage? Okay. I didn't do your mascara, but I will at the end, by the way. I always wait till the very end to do that. So this is a Wet n Wild one. I have these three, but this one's going to be too light. This is the Rimmel London Clean Finish. I like this for like a light to medium coverage, but I don't want to use it on you because it's going to look bad because it's not your color. These two are between your colors, so this one doesn't even, it's worn off. But it is the Wet n Wild Studio Skin 12-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, and it is very full coverage. The Chanel is also, it's a little bit more like liquidy than this one. You can see the difference a little bit. Let me see. I'm like kind of torn. Which one do you want to do? Okay, that's what we'll do. Like I said, doesn't work, doesn't look good. Go get the different shade. I'm gonna do a brush, I think. That's more of a powder brush. Foundation brush. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go in on your face with this. And work this in. Looks good actually. I think this is a really good color for you. Okay, so I'm gonna now do the sponge. Use a different sponge. And that's just to get all the brush marks off. Perfect. Now I'm going to go in with this Bare Minerals powder. Sorry, I just want to make sure it doesn't spill all over me as soon as I open it. This is the original powder in medium tan. And I'm just going to use a giant brush. And we're just going to go in all over your face. A little bit more on the under eyes. I'm gonna actually press it on your under eyes, so you don't have to worry about it being uneven. Okay. Now, for a minute, dust it all off, and then we need to do your blush. For summer blush, I love this Too Faced Sun Bunny collection, but I have a couple others as well I can show you. We can always do a Hoola Benefit bronzer. If you like something darker, I have a couple things over here you might like. Let me find them. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so I have this Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in the color Work. Again, it is a bit darker, but I would just do a couple dots. I also have this unique Moonstruck Powder Blush. I get a lot of compliments on this one, but I just have to use it with these little pieces because it's broken. They don't sell this one anymore, so yeah. But it's really shimmery and light pink. It's really pretty. The Sun Bunny is a bronzer combo. I just do them together. So that's why I like this one for like a summer makeup look. I have a couple others in seconds. Locate them. I have this Dream So Big palette. This is like an eyeshadow, but you can also use it as a blush, but I think it's too dark. I have a highlight. I honestly need to get some new blushes. I can do this one. This is called Off the Rack Shimmer. Too shimmer for me for a blush, but you might like it. Yeah, I think that that's really about the extent of what I have for blush. I can do this pink one. You want to do the Moonstruck powder one? Okay, got you. Perfect. Getting this all like distributed there. All right. Just really light, you know? Nice and fluffy. Ooh, that was close. I almost spilled it. There we go. Gonna go in really nice and lightly on your cheeks, okay? Residual, I'm just gonna go. And a little bit across your forehead. And that's it. That's the blush. Did you want me to do some highlight on top of it? I can. Just a tiny bit of this. Just on the tip of your nose. I got you. Okay, don't want to overdo it. Perfect. Now I'm going to do your mascara. First, I'm going to go ahead and curl your lashes, okay? Okay, and then we're going to get you mascara. Do you like a chunkier brush or a thinner, like lip brush? Okay, volume. Gotcha. I have a lot of mascaras, but I have like a couple that I'm like looking for you specifically. That one, and then I have one more I'm gonna find. Black too, right? I didn't even ask. I don't do any brown mascaras or anything. Okay, here they are. Alright, so I have this Sephora. This is called Outrageous Volume. And then I have this, it's called Clate, I believe, or Kayate. Oh, it's Kayate, sorry. I think. I don't know. This is what it looks like. And then it's called London Wonderland Mascara. This one's really good. Let me show you it. Look at that big wand. Super big wand. Then I have the Sephora one I showed you. And that's a good one too. The other one? Okay. This one right here it is. Alright. Okay, and then other side. And then I'm gonna do your under lower ones. Okay, so mascara is done. And what else am I missing? Did you want anything on your lips today? No? Okay, cool. Oh, I'm gonna dust your powder off. Perfect. Now I'm gonna do a setting spray. Okay. Let that sit for a second. And I think you're good. I have a butter gloss too if you wanted me to put a little something light on your lips. It will be hardly noticeable but cute. Yeah? Okay. Alright. That's done. And I am all done. I hope that you love it. You do? Okay. Well, I can text you the products that we used today. I set them all aside, and then here are your 2 little palettes you are going to take home. Yeah, you're welcome. Is there anything else that I can do today, like before you head out? You're good? All right, then I'll send you a text with the products, and your makeup looks really cute. I hope you enjoy your day and enjoy your brunch.